Seth!
I have the best weekend ever planned. James Franco's having a giant party.
Yes!
Oh my god, if I don't fuck Michael Cera tonight, I'm gonna blow my brains out.
What's up, Brianna?
What?
Fucking pale, 110 pounds, hairless, probably has a huge cock.
Don't fucking touch my bumper, bitch.
It's a weird face.
So hot.
Oh, what did you just fucking blow on me?
Don't worry, it's just heroin.
Are you shitting me?
I'm just kidding, it's cocaine.
All right, Jeff, you ready to do this review?
Jeff is no more. This is the end, you four-eyed fuckboys.
Man, shut the fuck up, Jeff. We're trying to do a review.
That's right. Arcano here with the Four Eyes Filmcast, plus plenty of guests. Well, 2, to be exact.
It's the regular.
And we got a review of This Is the End.
Yeah.
The long anticipated, well, maybe not long anticipated.
Yeah.
The highly
Shortly anticipated.
Shortly, but very highly anticipated Seth Rogen, James Franco, every actor who's been in an Apatow movie about the rapture. To my left is Jeff.
Man, that was a bad cold I had.
To his left,
Yeah, Tyrone. Don't ever do that again, Jeff.
to Tyrone's
Bad, some
left.
bad food I ate.
Terry.
Your left.
What up, ladies? It's Ricky.
Oh,
Well, we have
you
ladies
guessed.
listening. Cracks me up every time.
Good friend of ours and good listener, Ricky is on the mic tonight.
Yeah.
But and of course, last but not least,
Jeremiah.
there we go. So you guys all know this is the end. You've been anticipating this movie, and we finally have a review of it. What's the synopsis, Jeff?
The synopsis is... That's a good question. No, the synopsis is Seth Rogen is... everybody plays himself. Seth Rogen is waiting for his friend Jay Baruchel at an airport. He's going to have a great weekend in LA for him. They stop at James Franco's house for a huge party. Apocalypse happens. Nearly everyone dies except for Seth Rogen, James Franco, Craig Robinson, Danny McBride, Jonah Hill, and Jay Baruchel. And they have to survive in James Franco's house.
And not only do they have to survive what seems like the end of the world, but it's the rapture.
Yeah.
It's straight up biblical. You got pits going all the way to hell. You got demons. You
Fire.
got the Antichrist. Everything. And it's fucking awesome. What is this gap that there is no sound going on? What the fuck is this, guys?
Ricky is trying to... What do you want?
Oh my god, the dead air on this. This is terrible.
This
I guess
is the
Damn it,
end
Jeff.
of the podcast.
You know what? I guess I'll just start out with what I liked about this movie.
Yeah.
Because there's way more about what I liked than what I didn't like.
Yeah.
Damn
First
right.
off, this is a super raunchy comedy.
Yeah.
And not only is it raunchy in like that, sexual jokes.
There are dicks
It's
everywhere.
there's a bunch of dicks. And
They're not dicks everywhere, but they
It's
make
just-
an impression.
There's
Yeah,
2
I mean-
dicks in the movie, and they're just really big.
yeah.
Like,
And it's
Yeah, not for
bloody.
me.
That's like porn stuff.
It goes from raunchy humor to blood. God fucking damn it. To bloody, cartoonish violence humor. And then there are moments where it's just straight up fucking terrifying.
dude, that scene with the fucking convenience store lady.
That was hilarious.
That was
funny every time.
I wanted her to live through the end. She was entertaining.
She was a bitch.
No, she
She
wasn't.
would have that sweet girl.
Because
in
the
background.
sign. Why would she put up the sign?
Well, they were.
You can't let everybody into the company just because they're white. They think, oh, we're entitled to that. That's not how it works.
Goddamn right.
It's a ratchet ass convenience store.
But anyway, it's a really, really funny movie. I mean, this is one of those movies that it's like one joke a second just being shot at you out of a joke machine gun or something like that. And they all hit. There's at least to me, there wasn't really one miss. If anything, it was just, okay, this joke didn't make me laugh as hard as the last joke. But it's a super funny movie, and that's exactly what I expected. Alongside that, you got some moments with some actually pretty good acting.
Yeah.
I'd say especially between Jay Baruchel, is that how you pronounce his name?
He did a great job.
And Danny McBride.
Yeah.
He's kind of the, I guess you'd kind of say villain.
Yeah.
Which if you see Danny McBride in anything
Oh, then
else,
you know
he's a fucking
the
asshole.
demon rapist.
Yeah. And then there's him. But,
Well, all right. See, Danny McBride though, like in Superbad, he's sort of I feel like he's similar.
He's in Superbad?
He's in Superbad Flex.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Pineapple Express.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he is in Superbad.
He is,
And
but
Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express, he is the semi-bad guy who's like he's more of like a neutral force that happens to be against the main guys. I mean, and I feel like that's kind of what it is in this. Like he's a neutral entity.
No, I thought here he was just a fucking asshole.
Well,
like he's doing a really,
I
really
think
good
he's
job
a
at playing
great
that.
he's a great guy to play the douchebag role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny McBride, and he did a great job in this movie and like in previous.
Because he's really funny at playing the asshole. Okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, you
So
still
if
don't
you,
like
if you
him.
weren't clear, Danny McBride plays an asshole. in this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
And he does a good job.
when he first sees everybody, he just rips everyone to shreds.
Yeah.
And Seth Rogen is also good in this, but he's just being Seth Rogen. Same as James Franco being James Franco.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not that their acting is good, their characters are really well written, even though it's supposed to be just them being themselves, which I thought was really funny. There's this whole not subplot, but this whole thing about James Franco kind of being like in love with Seth Rogen in a super friend kind of way.
It's hilarious.
Like if their friendship from Pineapple Express kept on going on in James Franco's head,
Yeah.
like that, like Pineapple Express never ended, and then you got this rivalry between Jay Baruchel and Jonah Hill for no reason other than the fact that Jay Baruchel's just like, he's a fucking asshole and I don't like him, and Jonah Hill's like, wow, this is a really good guy, and then he's like, I fucking hate this guy. Really well developed characters, or at least well written characters, if not too developed. No, they do kind of have
yeah.
They each kind of have their arc.
Yeah.
You know
But it's not like something that wasn't predictable, like something you didn't really see coming.
Right.
You know who's well written, even though he has a minor role in the movie, is Michael Cera.
Yeah.
Because
Cera's hilarious in this movie.
It's like you've never seen him before. 'Cause
Yeah, he did a great job.
He's the anti-Michael Cera.
Yeah.
Played by Michael Cera.
Played by Michael Cera.
And it's, oh my god.
But I'm not going to steal all the stuff good about it. So, Jeff, what do you like about this?
It's really, really funny. And yeah, I liked everyone in it, and it has feels.
It kind of does a little.
Yeah, it has a heart for all the raunchy dick jokes, which are funny, but underneath that, it is a heart. It is a kind of a charming. movie.
It's the same kind of feels you get from Superbad and Pineapple Express, where it's like, you know what, friendship is really awesome. These guys have a really good friendship.
Yeah,
and they're having heart to hearts every now and then, and it's just like this is charming. This is
also one hell of a climax. I had no idea. I did not see it coming at all.
Yes,
so good.
Tyrone.
Well, overall, I mean, this is obvious from everyone else, but it's funny, and which you'd hope it would be. But and I don't know, I really like the cast, how they kind of work together. I mean, yeah, you had you had the people that you kind of expect to be in this movie, but then you also had Craig Robinson, who I felt
Forgot to mention him.
Yeah, and I felt he kind of fit in perfectly with everybody else, and every time he was on the screen, I laughed.
Yeah,
He was also one of the what's the word? Not outstanding, but
he was the stand-up. One of the highlights.
he was one of the highlights of this movie.
Definitely, yeah.
Terry on.
I like this movie.
All right, cool.
Oh,
Piece of shit.
Well, review's over, guys.
Ricky?
Well, I absolutely loved the movie.
Yep.
I'll definitely be watching it again, most likely. I thought it was hilarious. From right off the bat, I was expecting it to be funny from the previews and stuff, and it was funnier than I expected it. And to go with Jeff, there was parts I did not expect, which was a good thing because movies tend to
Show the whole thing
in the trailer. And it was, I guess you could say, like a twist from what I was expecting, kind of.
Yeah, it definitely had like a lot of things that I didn't think were going to be in this movie.
Right.
I mean, for one, I didn't realize it was about the rapture. I thought it was about just like a regular world is ending, natural disaster type thing.
Totally.
This is like a complete different spin on it. Well, not completely different, but I don't remember the last time this was done in a movie besides what? Left Behind.
What's that Nicolas Cage
This
one?
is way better than that. Knowing?
Yeah.
That wasn't the rapture, was that?
It was
No, it wasn't.
rapture-esque. You had
That's-
angels take the kids to a
Those
promised land
were
with the tree of
aliens.
life.
Fuck that shit. No.
Yeah, and then I have to go with Tyrone. The acting was pretty good. They were pretty funny. They worked well together. And Craig Robinson, first movie I can say that I actually loved him in it.
Yeah.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine was decent. It's one of those movies I have to watch high. I enjoyed Under the Influence, that movie, but
Okay.
this one you don't. This one you can just watch it for fun, with your
As
boys.
you should be able to do with a lot of movies. I don't think saying, "Oh, you gotta watch this high" is kind of a good point.
I'm just saying how
movie.
I'm saying how some movies are really bad.
You know how this movie's the best? When you're losing brain cells. Jeremiah, man.
So I watched
a lot to say
Loogie
about
Loves.
this.
Shit.
I'll watch Loogie Loves.
Shut the fuck up, Jeff.
Man,
Grown
fuck your
folks is
house,
talking.
Jeremiah.
I'm kidding. No, you know what? It was really
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty-
The I kind of like the way they did some of the CG. Like, I just want to mention that. Like, I love it for all the reasons said so far for the most part. But I also liked some of the CG effects because there's stuff that happens that's CG that's like, what? They brought that in this?
Yeah.
Some of
One
the
thing I
effects are
kind of
fucking
liked was
good.
like for most of like a big second movie, it almost felt like it was like this really cheaply made movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, there's
It becomes intense and epic, and I
Yeah.
did not
like
expect
the
that at all.
beginning,
And it
the
was
beginning with the girl's head. Getting
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay, that's-
let's not spoil any of the violence.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I guess it should be kind of a fair warning for
Yeah.
people not expecting. This is a violent movie. Like it is.
It's good. There's
it's
gruesome scenes. Yeah.
It's
Gory.
cartoony violence, but it's still gory
Yeah.
and kind of shocking enough to make you cringe.
Yeah.
Especially like a few
The
deaths.
neighbor.
Yeah, the neighbor, which like starts out brutal and then gets funny. But that girl in the grass.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
And it looks cartoonish, but that still made
It's
me go.
still shocking.
Ah, the worst one for me was well, no, never mind. I don't
Later
wanna
on in the
spoil
movie,
it.
yeah.
Just, you got to see.
Oh.
Later on, though, that one.
Yep.
You know what it was? It was like the same kind of violence from I can't think of it.
Yeah, that one
That
movie.
one movie.
All right.
With the violent. Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Totally agree.
If you
Well,
don't-
anyway, it was cartoonish violence, and it was still
Yeah.
funny, but it was still effective.
But anyways, I also want to say that although I did enjoy the movie, I thought it was very hilarious. I felt that it was not as good as previous movies with the various sorts of actors that are in it because movies like Pineapple Express and Superbad and similar such movies, I felt like they're more for an audience, whereas this was more for the people in it. Like they wanted to.
This
do
was more for the people who already love these movies.
Yeah.
So if you're just an outside audience thinking I'm going to go see a comedy, you may get offended by it. You may,
Right.
especially if you're
Yeah.
But
And it's
anyway,
Also, a lot of these jokes are like predicated on you knowing who all these people
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like-
that's
Because they make fun of each other.
Yeah, exactly. And not just to
They
make
swear.
fun of it, but like why the Michael Cera stuff works is because you know who Michael
Yeah.
Cera is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the joke is just like, oh, I know him from all these other roles, so it's.
but
Like, if you don't have a close
They reference each other's
relationship
movies a lot comedically, and if you don't know those movies, you'll be like, "Oh, was that supposed to laugh there?"
Right.
and it kind of just it relies on you actually like already kind of caring about these actors who's already seen them in movies
Yeah.
before.
Right.
and another thing I liked about it is that it gets pretty intense. I mean,
It gets
intense.
I mentioned earlier that
Fuck.
it gets
Seriously.
pretty scary too
Dude,
in some parts.
There's the
But
two,
they're-
not that scene, but the two scenes where
There's, like,
Craig
Tread
Robinson.
lightly.
Yes, the two chases.
The two chases, yeah.
Because there's two chase scenes in the movie
Going on at the same time.
at
too.
the same time. Like I was actually like,
yeah.
they're both intense.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
God.
shit.
I actually that chase scene with Jay
Baruchel.
Baruchel and Craig Robinson is just it's funny, but it's
It's
feel
funny,
like
but I was on the edge of my seat.
good lord, like they're like when he's running through the hallway, and you're like, oh my god.
I would be shitting bricks.
We're
Yeah.
we're not gonna say
I
what
was
these
thinking
creatures
that.
are, but they're really well designed.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like them, and actually I like the CG in it. That it's not the best CGI, and it almost has this like clay look to it. But I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It looked
yeah.
unique, and it looked like a different kind
It's
of
not too
creature
old, but
that
it's
you
not too
haven't.
new.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Like
perfect.
also,
It's not
like,
too old,
I
but
think
it's
like
not
the
like-
whole
oh,
the rapture, like when people are going up to heaven,
yeah.
it looks really cartoony and just like as they're kind of just floating up. But I don't know. It's just I liked a lot
Did you
of.
see Ned Flanders go up in the back?
I actually thought this was going to be
Hiding out
about
here.
aliens the first time I saw a trailer.
Yeah,
I
me
thought that's
too.
what those
Yeah.
beams were. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. This
But
is
apparently it
cool.
was just the Lakers winning the championship.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, we know the Lakers could have just won the
Yeah.
championship.
Anyway, we have a lot of good things to say about this
No,
movie.
yeah.
Was there any really real complaints?
I didn't have.
Like,
To be honest, I didn't.
I had I don't want to say complaints, just things that kind of
bothered you.
bothered me a little bit. Just first off, like the whole storyline of friends, they're growing apart because this friend's changing, and I feel like that's been done in comedy movies where they want to add serious stuff. They kind of just throw that in
Well,
there.
They did that in Superbad, kind of.
Yeah. They did that. And I've just seen that a lot in kind of where it's just like, oh, this guy
Pineapple
moved
Express
away, or now he's doing this.
Pineapple Express too. Yeah.
Or, you know, he's going to college or something, and he's
Yeah.
changing, and all. But I'm just been his friend forever, and that kind of, I don't know. That it wasn't done poorly. It's more just like that. And then
You just seen it a lot.
yeah, and then I don't know. I always kind of roll out of it when anytime a comedy makes jokes where it's just like, we're gonna say this straight guy is gay. Isn't that funny? And it's there were a few moments where it was like they alluded.
Did they?
Well, there were a few like that, like with James Franco.
Oh yeah, there's that, and Jonah Hill a lot.
Yeah.
too.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of that in there, or at least subtext to
It's
that.
I don't know. Usually, I don't like that either because I think, okay, that's just cheap, and you're trying to get a cheap laugh out of like a certain audience.
Yeah.
No, it's
But with
fucking
this-
funny.
I don't.
Most of it was fun. I'm just saying,
this was cracking.
It was funny. It was good.
I'm just saying some of it kind of annoyed me a bit. Not anything like I really liked it. I'm just saying there are parts that like mildly
It was
annoyed
cleverly
me.
written, and it wasn't just like once once shit goes down, it's not like we'll just fuck around for like
No, shit went down.
like not like an hour and a half. Like they do that, but it's funny. But there's stuff that actually like advances this pretty engaging plot. Like I did not expect.
Keeps
like,
you hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just like a story of survival.
It's weird
Right.
to part.
It's like trying to survive and understand exactly what's going on, and also finding out new things of maybe there's a way to survive this. You know,
Right.
It's pretty cool. how they
It was
do
weird though. Like part of me actually kind of wished like they would have delayed when the rapture happened a little bit.
Yeah, they
I-
got into it really quick.
Yeah, they
I was
did. And I
surprised.
kind of was like
I kind of
enjoying.
was liking the party. Yeah.
Yeah, I was enjoying when you just had all these random cameos and all these people that I'm like, I want to see more of.
there's
Like,
plenty of cameos. There's
Yeah,
some.
oh yeah, there
really
are.
great
I was like, I
ones.
want to see
Yeah.
Mindy Kaling like go hit on Michael Cera.
Yeah,
And I just-
yeah,
That would've been fun.
But you know what?
Deleted scenes.
There's
maybe?
one-
I was gonna say with every one of these movies with Seth Rogen and such, there's always an extended cut.
Yeah.
That's gonna come out, so that's probably gonna be in there.
I actually I'm looking forward to seeing that because like
yeah.
Tyrone said, there's got to be a lot of great scenes pre-rapture with the
Yeah.
party goers
Yeah.
and all the
Yeah.
cameos that they make.
I mentioned this earlier that this has like the same pacing as Cloverfield, which I kind of like because it starts out with like everything's fine and there's that party where everyone's
That's
all
true.
mingling and having fun,
I don't know.
and then shit goes down fast, and then it doesn't stop after that. It's
Yeah.
it's always like them trying to survive.
It's like
this after that.
Cloverfield. If it was,
If
well,
it
I
was
was going to say
hilarious.
if it wasn't scary, but there are some
Oh,
actually
yeah.
tense, fucking scary scenes in this movie.
Yeah.
But if it was more funny than scary,
Yeah,
and it also has the best cameo I've seen since Johnny Depp in 21 Jump Street.
the last
Oh
one.
my god!
Well, not the last one.
No,
Well,
I
no,
kind of like the last.
I like that one.
That was great. That was a funny.
I like the one that was with.
Didn't
No,
expect
don't.
that.
Okay.
I
Never
mean,
mind.
that's the point of a cameo.
All right,
right?
yeah. No, I'm not gonna say his name, but the
We
The
know which
Gimp?
one.
Yeah.
yes, the
Yes.
There we go.
Gimp's
What's his
You
name?
better go wake him up then.
Well, don't
Villain.
say that.
Villain
Don't
of the
say
film.
that.
Villain of the film.
Danny
Villain-
McBride.
Danny McBride.
Oh.
What?
That could also kind of be a spoiler.
That's not a fucking spoiler. You
It
see it
is.
like right away. It's
We've
like,
already said that in this
Okay,
review.
I know what
Yeah, we mentioned-
cameo you're talking about. That was great.
No, that I'm not yet.
Because even Silva was laughing.
It's not
What do you
spoiler.
mean? Even who is Silva? First of all, but yeah, of course I was laughing. This movie's fucking hilarious. Was I not supposed to laugh at this or something like that? Or?
Oh, I don't know. I worded it bad. But
Well,
that
anyways.
cameo Mr. Tyrone's talking about, that was probably
Mr. Tyrone.
Yeah,
You get a
that's
name
Tyrone.
now, sir.
That's probably a top 3 in my opinion.
No more calling you Toby.
I would also like to have seen more Emma Watson because she's
Oh,
such. Because in the
God,
trailer,
she's such a
you make it
babe.
seem like they make it seem like she's a big part of this movie.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
true.
And
She,
Do they? I thought they just
Yeah,
made
From,
it seem like
from
a
the
cameo.
trailer, they make it seem like the cameo they show in the trailer is the only cameo she makes. Like she's not.
yeah,
even
I was
acting.
actually surprised she was in the movie
Yeah.
as much as she was. I was expecting like.
well,
her-
I mean, is that like you see her in the trailer, you're like, oh, it's just gonna be a cameo, but then you see her at the party, and it's like, oh, she's gonna have a bigger role, I guess, but not really.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
no, no.
I kind of was glad that she wasn't used more, just because she didn't really fit in with the cast and all that. Just
No,
The way
and-
they
and-
used
and
her
she
was
doesn't-
solid.
the way they used
Yeah,
her
they
fine.
used her right. Not too much.
I guess more.
Just
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe more like the party. I don't know because they also have Aziz Ansari, and I would have liked to see
Oh,
more.
I
of
would have
him.
loved to see his.
That-
That's like I felt about this whole movie though. They kept like teasing you with people you want to see more from.
Yeah.
Where you're like, yep, he's dead though.
I had no idea
That-
Martin Starr was in this until one of the guys
That
yells
fucking
out.
damn it, Jeff.
What?
No, It's okay. Go on.
Edit that part out.
No. I'm not mad at that. And yes, that is a cameo. You're spoiling a cameo. But
edit that part.
I've been trying to say the shit like 3 times now, and every time I forgot. You
sound like Bill Cosby.
I
would have loved Bill
Cosby. The window review.
Can you imagine if Bill Cosby was in this movie?
Oh my god.
Oh man, he should have been a cameo.
Oh shit.
He could have been the Antichrist.
He could have been, yeah.
But
Cosby sweaters for everybody.
I completely forgot what I was going to mention. Fuck.
Well, don't look at me. He's the one who interrupted you this time.
Blaming Tyrone. Typical.
Well, I guess we could move on to our ratings now.
Yeah,
yes.
To sum things up again,
because we can't spoil anything.
Let's not spoil anything. Let's just get to the ratings.
Get the rating right now.
Anyway,
Adrian, right now.
To sum up everything, really funny movie. Really shut the fuck up. Really funny dialogue. It's well written. It's inventive. It's unique. And I loved it all the way through, and I honestly don't have any complaints about it. I love this movie. It's probably my favorite movie of the summer so far. 4 Eyes out of 4.
Yeah, I love that too. This is definitely the best and funniest comedy of the year. It's just one of my favorite movies of the year, period. I did not expect, I went into this thinking like, oh, it's going to be a funny comedy, but I did not expect it to be the way it was and how much I liked it.
It's kind of like Django. You know it's going to be good. You didn't know it was going to be this good.
Yeah.
See, Django, I was thinking was going to be better than what it was.
No, sir, you are wrong. Get back to your shed.
All right.
You're not going to be on these reviews no more.
Do I have racism?
All right.
The joke was.
All right, Tyrone, just give me a review.
Yeah, if you're...
Oh, no, he didn't get
No,
that.
but yeah, 4 out of 4. I loved it. I can't wait to see it again. I loved it.
I liked it not as much as you guys did. I really enjoyed it, but whenever it tried to get serious, it didn't quite work for me. I don't know, just because it was so silly, it kind of, I don't know, didn't...
It was unbalanced.
Yeah, occasionally. Although I still really loved it. I love the idea of having them not play characters, but just playing themselves.
Yeah.
Caricature versions of themselves. Thinking ratings, I'll give it...
I know what he's going to give it. I'm going to be pissed. I know it.
You don't, though.
You're going to give it... I know it.
1 out of 4.
I was thinking that. 1 out of 4.
He's going to give it a 2. He's going to give it
1 out of 4 would not see.
I told you we should start doing that.
It's too damn high.
4 out of 4 would
3 1/4.
Okay, I can take that. I'll take that.
3 1/4.
Yeah.
3 1/4.
I'll take it like Jeff.
Terry, what's your rating?
What the fuck?
4 out of 4.
Okay, cool.
I absolutely loved the movie, like I said earlier. I would recommend it, definitely, for people to watch it. No complaints at all about the movie. Loved it all. Probably this year, one of my favorites, definitely. And skip to the point. 4 out of 4 for me.
Right on.
You know what? Tyrone actually, 3 1/4. That's actually
you can't steal his review.
You can't steal it.
That's his rating.
What about 3.5?
White man stealing
3
again.
and 8?
No. I thought about, like, I really like it.
Tables unturned.
3 eyes. I really like it 3 eyes. But I was like, I want to maybe say 3.5. I said, no, that's not a 3 1/4 is about where I felt with it. Because like I said, I enjoyed it, but I like other movies that are similar in nature.
We're not going to be one of those shows that go, well, I'll give this 2.9. No, 2.8.
Shut the fuck up!
Why not? It's math. You can do decimal points.
All right, so the rapture's happening. What's the first thing you do?
Fuck bitches, get money.
Well, that's what I do every day.
No,
but, you know.
it's certified G over here.
Okay, everyone on 3.
Oh, shit.
1,
we got to go 1 at a time.
2, 3. Fuck bitches, get money.
Shit, I was going to cry.
I was going to play Skyrim.
Of course you were, you fucking nerd.
Jeez.
Crazy out here. I'm sorry, we just don't know you, man. You could be like a looter or a rapist or a titty fucker. I'm not a rapist. You gonna titty fuck us? If you want me to titty fuck you, I will. So good. Oh, you love it. There's something out here.